Welcome to Team Battle Royale 4. This is match 36, the second last match of this season, and it is going to be a match on Cold Plains, an old-time favorite of me. Not really well liked by many players, this map is, but I think it's pretty fun, at least for Opsing. And we do see 2 elves, 1 orc surrounded by the elf, so very unfortunate spawn for this orc potentially, and 1 orange undead cross map. So I hope the sound and my voice are fine. If not, let me know and I'll be able to change it or adjust it with a 15-minute delay. Also, I potentially gotta leave home in 1.5 to 2 hours, so I hope it's not going to be a super long game, but we'll see. Yeah, so it's on the scoreboard, it's IronX at the front with, I think it's 138 points, and runner-up are Cumula Brothers with 120 points. So since there are 5 matches left this weekend, there are a lot of points to earn left, and both teams can win still. And I think someone calculated it, even the other teams, at least one of the other teams is able to win the event still if they're going to win all the games, which is obviously not very likely, but IronX won, I think, 8 of 10 matches over like a period of 6 days, so it is doable. Or going for a Headhunter build here. It's, I think, a good thing. Oh! Wow, that was very unfortunate for Blue. Blue needs a new wisp to the tavern. I mean, it's not extremely bad since there aren't many creep spots that you can creep with just a single hero anyways. But he already prepared to get his expo creep running. I think he could already try to move the Engine of War. So this natural expansion is really, I think, the most difficult, maybe even the most difficult natural creep camp of all, of all maps that we play regularly. It's super difficult to creep, and since these spiders summon other spiders, and if you don't creep it quickly enough, it just snowballs very quickly. So like it looks pretty easy to creep, but it's definitely not. Green Orc going for Dark Ranger here. I like that. We don't see that many orcs. Like after the Blade Master has been buffed again, we didn't see that many Dark Ranger. We didn't see that many other orc heroes. Oh, and he needs to pull them. Oh, he needs to pull them. Yes, now. He needs to be careful. Like this factory needs to be closer to the Engine of War. Now he splits it. Like that's happens to me too sometimes, that kind of mess it up. And I think he hasn't eaten a tree, so that makes it a bit more difficult. And there's no shredder on this map, so you kind of need the lumber. But he does it well. So with the factory, he's able to creep it. And yeah, Dark Ranger is a good hero here. Needs to be careful. So yellow may lose some archers here, maybe not, but creeping it very close to the edge. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that was well executed by yellow. Okay, everyone creeping the natural successfully without losing a hero, which is easily possible here. And level 3 Dark Ranger for yellow. Not... yeah, should be the same, right? I think they grabbed the same spots. Or maybe not. Did he? I don't know. Probably yellow took another green spot before. Like usually what I like to do early is to creep this with an Ancient of War, because it's often contested later on, so it's very difficult to creep it. And I personally think it's easier to creep, like at least with certain heroes, it's easier to creep this early than the natural if you don't trigger both creeps, but just one. With an Ancient of War, you can creep it quite quickly, and it's easier to mine this early. Like late game, it can be very tricky to mine it because it's killed very. Like usually players kill these mid expansions quite quickly. Like they're very exposed. And level 3 Tinker here, so everyone's creeping kind of well. Dreadlord first, by the way, for orange, and DK second. Interesting choice on this map, but I don't think it's a bad one. So
a player's forces are under attack.
yeah, I think this like the item drops and the creeps here are so great, and I think what yellow does is completely, or is the way to go for elves with Ancient of War. Like you can creep this pretty early, and it's just the best creep camp. I'm not even sure what drops here, to be honest. I forgot, but like you can gain a lot of experience here with this camp if you don't deny it, and the items are great, like these auras and that kind of stuff that drops here in the center, and you can creep both pretty quickly if you use your Ancient of War for both. I really like these Furbolg, like how they look. They're so fun. Like these teddy bears. Oh no, deny! Ooh, did he deny? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. And he found a Leech Duhorn, very nice. And I'm surprised he's not just immediately going for the second one here. Maybe he's going back to the shop. He doesn't even have a shop yet, so he isn't. I don't quite get it. Like he's moving his Ancient of War so he could creep it right away. And lucky for green, he gets... Ah, there are these ancient Wendigos, the snow ones. That's cool. It's a lot of damage here.
A player's forces are under attack.
He found the Cloak of Flames. I think not what you want to get. And Frost Orb. Oh, it's nice. I like it. And green really lucky here that he found this available red spot or both. So that's really good for him. And also I think the Cloak of Flames on the TC is actually not that bad with this army. Especially since some elves would try to counter this with mass bears. And I think it's... What's he doing? Wow, that was the last second. Last second invo. Yeah, they can't fight. Like, none of these players want to fight this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not sure if that was a necessary creep jig here. Like, he just sacrificed his greater invo for nothing. Like, there was nothing to get here. Like, it was obvious that he couldn't. Like, the creep camp was gone, and it was obvious that he wouldn't be able to kill anything. Oh, they're piecing now. Nice scouting here by Orange. Very early shade, it seems. Like, at least a moving shade. I like this. Oh, and green found another red spot here. Yeah, he's going for it now. Needs to be careful. Yellow is coming in. And yeah, TC will be level 3. Yeah, no way he can. Stomp? Stomp? Pet stomp. Hood of Cunning. Okay. Actually not that bad for Dark Ranger. Especially, many players don't deactivate the black arrow late game. I always do it if when I play Dark Ranger just to save the mana for silence. But many players don't, and Dark Ranger can run out of mana quite quickly if you keep it activated all the time, and especially for orcs without Moonwells, it's maybe not bad to give the Hood of Cunning to her. Warsong Battle Drums, wow, it's great for him. And yellow is on fire here. Wow, not getting the kill. That would have been level 3 for the Dark DK. But Orange taking a lot of expos here. So Orange is most expos. I'm not sure if he wants to go in here. Like, Lich level 1 and ghouls can't really deal with the level 3 Panner. This is straight up suicide. Wow, almost killing the... Why no TP? Why isn't he TPing? Maybe he just wants a sec. I mean, it's only level 1, so maybe he's fine, but... Okay, they want to contest this, and yeah, I guess it was a good choice here. I totally missed that it's only level 1, so without it, like, he's still able to fight this. These undead heroes are way too low, still to take that engagement. Level 4 Dreadlord is fine, but DK was level 2 and Lich level 1, so they don't stand a chance against 4-3 heroes here. Okay, good kill here. Yeah, lumber always a big issue on this map, so and just for that reason I think it can be useful to go for a 100 push first, and like if you go 100 you often want to remove your wisps from your mines anyways, and especially on a map like this without Shredder, if you're low on lumber it's even more useful to do it, like, because you really need the lumber. It's actually quite healthy to go 100 and just harvest some lumber. No taxes on lumber.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think the orc could need a new lumber mill, a war mill. Yeah, green wants to fight, but so yeah, green is forced to fight blue cross map, and blue's preparing too. Not sure why he's getting so many hippos here. If he's scouting,
A town
he
is under
should
siege.
realize that he's not up against any air.
Player's forces are under attack.
I mean, it's just 4, so I guess it's fine. Okay, he's getting way more hippos. I have no idea why. Like, he should see it now. Yeah, he should see it now. He's up against ground. And again, very tricky here for the undead. Like, you can't really fight this, as it seems. With all his expos, he has so much stuff. So many workers. Nice DK kill here for yellow. He has so much stuff in like his economy that he's... Okay, now he's on 46 supply. But I think he needs to go on 100. With these heroes and these expansions, I think he just can't take a fight against yellow anymore on 80. Like yellow is on 5-4-2. And I think 5-4 alone is just too
Town is under siege.
difficult to overcome with his heroes, like level 2 Lich. And then you get silenced and like he had no destroy for Dispel from what I saw, so like you need 100 supply of Gargs to fight this. Okay, this is a nice army now for... Okay, and also the hippos doing a good job now, so it was a good decision after all. So blue's in a good shape, fighting on 100 here. I think he could stop mining maybe, but on the other hand he has really not a lot of gold left. And that's a very scary push here. That's like the downside of Orc. Someone was asking in Discord some hours ago how what to do with ground Orc armies in FFA or how to fight elves, and it's so difficult. Like you need 100 supply really. You need you need to creep very well to get high level heroes. In this case, like he needs the bats, but he can't really afford the bats on top of the army that he has. So it's costs him too much lumber, and also this is not a good army for defensive purposes. Like if you play Dark Ranger as Orc with all the ground stuff, you really want to beat the player attacking. You want to get into good position, and best case someone TPs into you and you can silence all this stuff and just yeah, and see you have your army spread. In this case it's just difficult. So I guess he would have
Player's forces are under
needed to push earlier, maybe. I guess that would have been his chance. Another fight breaking out here. This one's looking a bit better for orange actually, but still. Hippos will... Okay, he's not focusing the hippos, but the chimeras. Ugh. And that's not how you want to fight this. Like that's the best thing that can happen to the elf if the undead is using the Gargs to focus down the Chimeras, and the Hippos can just shred through them. Yeah, this looks very grim for green here, but also for orange. So green can only hope that orange is going to die a bit quicker than him. And he's blocking himself with a healing ward. That's unfortunate. Ah, wow. Saving the SH last second here.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, he got a lot of bets. Can pull back the other bets here. That wasn't some nice betting. And blue maybe being a bit too greedy here. Not... Like, he did not produce any units during the fight, dropping to 50. Almost, like, I think now he should definitely drop to 50, just detonate 4 wisps, and, like, he has enough lumber right now. Drop, drop, drop. Nah. Okay, he's pushing back to 74 actually. Okay, that's interesting. I think he... I don't know.
Players' forces are under attack.
Not sure what he means with a strong, very strong manipper. That he's manipping very much and that he's manipping strongly.
A town is under siege.
Sneaky bat attack here from the back.
A player's forces are under attack.
The green still is on 2.5k. He definitely needs more lumber here. And I think it's second, yeah, a second warmer as I mentioned. Okay, he has one now. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. I think he should move some of these peons here maybe. It's so tricky to get lumber for Orc.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, and orange is pretty toast here. Yeah, I think... I'm not sure if blue is scouting here, but if he is... it's a tricky call. Like, I think he could try to go for... or could try to risk the 1-on-1. Like, to finish green, but you never really know. And ooh, that was very nice betting here. Wow, that was really good betting. And now, yeah, that's the difficulty with Dark Ranger. Like, you don't really have the damage. Like if there would be a Blade Master here, it's much easier to kill heroes. Dark Ranger really shines, especially if she hasn't gotten to level 6 yet. She shines with big armies, but she obviously doesn't have the damage output of a Blade Master or an Alchemist, so... Ooh, Dreadlord. May get him. Should try to block here. Okay, nice sleep here. He should sleep the Keeper.
A player's forces are under attack.
Help? Do they know how dead Orange is? I kind of doubt it. Like, was he saying something? Was he writing anything?
A town is under siege.
Ah, okay, he was. Yeah, it's a tough match for green and for orange. But green may make it into a three-way here. And it seems like he needs to finish these bestiaries or the burrows. It's just like... Okay, blue seems to go for it here. Blue, yeah. Blue is. Okay, nice sleep, nice silence here. Dark Ranger is almost level 6, so... if she makes it to level 6, that will be very annoying for blue here. And I'm not sure what... like, does he want to continue fighting or does he want a peace here? No, Orange is trying everything, but... oh, he can't TP! So... that's GG here for Orange. And level 6 and 4, like 654 here for Orange, so... I mean, Orange could get an expansion again and then try to recover, but I don't see him surviving this. I will gradient you. Like, they are all pretty low on gold. Also yellow, I think yellow, like he's only chasing orange for like 15 minutes now, and I think he could have done that on 50 supply with all these expansions. I think he could have way more gold now by now, but yeah, maybe he doesn't want to drop. Yeah, blue. Interesting. So blue. Wow. Blue's really going for it. Like, that's a very risky move here. If he... Interesting.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Ooh, I think blue is a bit late with this decision here to finish green. I think that's a very risky call. Okay, now he's piecing. That was... Yeah. That was a very close call, I think, here by blue.
Player's forces are under
It
attack.
almost seemed as if he was going for yellow, for green's main base, and I think if he had done so, would have been very difficult for green to recover. And he's 100 supply, so he needs to make something happen. Not sure why he's moving back to his own main base here. Like, he's pretty low on gold, and his mines are soon running out, so he's losing so much gold by... Like, if he stays on 100, he gets so much less gold, and... like, he needs to drop. I think it would be even worth... Like, if he doesn't want to fight now, he should just kill 20 supply himself. And he's losing so much gold here. And it's not as if he can get many other mines. So, surprised by this decision here. And also level 6 Tinker is such a huge deal. Level 5 Panda too, but level 6 Tinker, so if you're half a level away, it's usually nice to like just take 1 or 2 more fights, even if it's not the perfect fight for you. Like not the perfect location, but just to get your Tinker to level 6. Okay, he's isn't he? Okay, no, now he's dropping. Should use the hippos maybe. He's forgetting about all these wisps that he can detonate. Like, he doesn't need to kill another chimera. He can just get rid of... He killed another chimera, so instead of like, he has I think 10 wisps here in lumber, and it would be more useful to just detonate them, but whatever. So yellow is on almost 12k, green is pretty broken, and I think it may make sense for yellow to just attack green, I guess. Like, they are about to team him anyway, so why not go for the aggression here? And green is pretty dead indeed, so...
A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh. Ah, he was about to use them.
A town is under siege.
Ooh, and green is on blue for this mana potentially. Like, this could turn into a free win for yellow quite quickly. Everyone's changing to caps. Like all caps.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And this is a really bad situation for blue. Getting teamed that hard, and he has 10k gold, which is not that bad, but yellow on 17k, so
A town is under siege.
I think yellow could try, like with it, on one hand, like he's gathering a lot of gold still, so I guess it's the right call by him. But I think at some point he could also just try to go for the all-in attack, especially since green, like green obviously is very weak still, and yellow knows it, and also green has no upgrades, etc., etc. But if you like leave him alone, or if you don't do anything for like 10 minutes now, green might recover and get his, like, get some gold at least, get like 3 to 4k. And at that point it could become much more difficult to finish any of these players. Blue on is 96 supply. And yellow needs to TP out here. I'm not sure why yellow would protect this expansion here. And this is a very fortunate situation for yellow. He could just stay on 80 and watch these two others attack each other. Yeah, also you don't want to be on 63 supply. But he's not very rich, so I guess he has to.
A town is under siege.
I wonder why blue isn't just going for fight here. Like, he could easily just fight yellow. And that would allow yellow to drop supply, but this is... $22K for yellow, 1K for green, and 6K for blues. I think it's like with 22K, don't you just want it to go for like the victory? I think it can be a mistake to like even, or despite having a lot of mines, to just try to get all the gold out of it. I mean, you can get at least 10K more, but do you really want to, like, do you really need 10K more in this situation where you risk that the other two players are like piecing and recovering? And this situation, like, he knows green is totally dead and also blue is kind of weakened now. So you could just try to go for it. And also if he doesn't fight any of them, they might fight each other, which like potentially gets them to better levels. But now... Wow, totally missed that. Yellow even spent the gold for double race. I like it. That's something I'm not a big Dark Ranger fan, but I really like to see double race. So I think it's super fun to ops, and there are not many players who do it, especially since you get teamed for it quite quickly. But yeah, I see docs and bloodlusted chimeras. That's amazing. So kudos to yellow for doing that. And he has way more. No, maybe not. He needs to be careful here. I'm not sure he can take the fight. Okay. Yeah, can against Tinker and Panda, it's not easy. Is he staffing the camera? Interesting fight here, so I'm surprised that... I'm really surprised that... Wow, blue was TPing out. I think blue would have won that easily. Maybe lost the hero, I guess. But Tinker is level 6, so wasn't too bad for him, but I'm really surprised he TP'd out. Okay, like in like 2 minutes we will have Bloodlust ready. The adept training almost done, and I'm always surprised how long the master upgrade takes for shamans. It's really, oh, I think 1.5 minutes or something, so it's really taking some time to get it done. Maybe not. Maybe it's a minute. It's probably not much longer than the bear master upgrade. Maybe even the same. This looks more like 60 seconds. Yay. Master shamans for elf. That's so nice. I love it. Like, you need to mic with the shamans because they like die instantly against all these chimeras. But if you prepare for the fight and go for the aggression, it's like the other elf can't win that.
player's forces are under attack.
They seem to think it's Ina, and potentially that's the reason why they team him so hard, because Ina is in Team Cumulo Brothers, one of the two teams that's very far up front. So that's a risk. Like if you don't chat at all, it's actually much more difficult to identify you, and any chat has or bears the risk to reveal information. So maybe that was a mistake. Okay, very passive TP here. Where are the shamans?
Player's forces are under attack.
This is madness. Oh, that was good betting here. Wow, saving all these hippos.
A player's forces are under attack.
He was killing my macro. And Queen also going for a double race, so Green doesn't have the gold, so he's just on 1.5k. But yeah, guess wisps are easier to save. Yellow should just go for 100 supply and try to finish it. I'm not sure what he's trying to achieve now. He's on one expo here, and that one's going to be empty in a bit, and they are taking one expo after the other. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I mean, not many of these expos have a lot of gold still, but still risky for yellow to let them hoard. So I think he should go on 100 and more cameras. Just go for it. Like, he has only 2 cameras. I think he should try to go for 4 or something, like maybe 4 cameras and rest hippos.
Is under siege.
Yeah, blue is getting some gold now, so 7k. If I was yellow, I would try to finish it quickly here. Just go for green. 100 supply. Green is super dead. Like, he has 4k gold, but if you finish this main base, this 4k gold is becoming pretty useless. And also I want to see some shamans. He doesn't want to get teamed, so I guess that's the reason why he's not going for... Oh, now he is. Nice. 2 dogs. Shamans. Do it.
Players' forces are under attack.
Why do I deserve this?
A town is under siege.
Is blue really on green still? Seems so.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces
Why is
are under
he's trying to get spirit walkers too? Interesting. I totally think he's like overdoing it. He can just finish it. I don't get why he isn't just. Yeah, I don't know.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, okay, finally yellow's 100 supply. Still no shamans, so I'm really disappointed by that. Really disappointed. Like, he got the upgrade, but maybe forgot about it, or I don't know. Ooh, I also miss. Thanks for pointing that out in chat. I totally missed this Hordes of the Dead. So he's on triple race. Too bad that there's no human in game. So just triple race. It's okay. We may see a fight here. 100 supply armies, and Tinker are very nice for these fights. And needs to use the heal scroll. And ooh. Yeah, that's It's looking... Okay, it's looking good for blue, actually. Yeah. So Tinker was doing great work. Losing the keeper was a slight mistake, but Tinker did some really nice damage here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not even sure. Like, okay, he's 4 on 4k gold, so maybe it makes sense. But I was about to say, not even sure if it's making sense for him to get more bestiaries.
A player's forces are
Yeah, just gets charmed. Now he has a Kodo too. Very cool. Oh, next attack by blue, and blue's having a lot of chimeras. So he needs to try to kill this tree before the TP. Let's see if he's... Help? That's like the first thing he asks. Like, there's not even a fight, nothing. And he's asking for help. Yeah, green on the other side needs some help. That's a lot of damage. Where's the Kodo? Did he, like, why is he leaving it at home? I don't get it. Green needs to defend it somehow, but he can't really defend it, but he can't really give it up either. He has only one building on the other side of the map, so I think blue needs to try to go all in on this main base. Not like it won't work, pretty sure, but I guess that's his best chance. Dealing a lot of damage to this keeper here. Blue, I think, could try to go farther in, try to go for the protection, but... Wow, he's killing the keeper. Can't believe it. That's what I meant earlier. Like it's such a risk to let these players mine. Blue could even try to finish the game and like try to win it if he's like... He needs to go fast here. Wow. What a kill here. Where are the hippos? There are the hippos. That's a very, very dangerous situation for yellow with all the gold. The keeper, he needs a TP out. He has an Ankh, so I guess he's fine. He needs to go for the buildings though. Not sure what he's doing here. Yeah, okay. He needs to kill the altar. Oh no, he's TPing with the Ankh. That's a huge mistake. Nah. Or was green on him? No, I don't think it was. That was a huge mistake to TP out here. I mean, that was very costly here, but still, he finished me. Hey, he could have... like, he could have staffed the keeper and just used the Ankh on the Penner, but I think it would have been super nice for him to kill... If he killed... I think if blue kills this production here, and potentially the Tree of Eternity, it becomes very tricky for yellow to survive. But now, he's in a great spot. Still 18k, he's not supply blocked, he has all the production that he needs and his heroes back, so I think that would have been his chance.
Under siege.
Yellow forgot a Chimera here, as it seems. And he's... I'm not sure why he isn't going for 100. Okay, now he is. And he has Shamans now, so we will see Bloodlusted something for the next fight here. But this time, despite being... I mean, it's daytime and half of the moon wells are empty, but I think this time he might be able to defend with the casters. Help! 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 Blue backstabbed me hard. Why should blue peace with him? Where are the hippos? It's not all the hippos, is it? Ah, there are the hippos. Okay, that's good for yellow. I mean, he's still dealing a lot of damage, but... oh dear. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. Like, why would he? Like, why would he leave them there?
A player's forces are under attack.
Now, blue, if he stays on 50, he can get up to 10k, which is only 4k less. And so I think this was a, or this could turn out to be a huge throw for yellow. Yellow was so far ahead. It was 23k against, I think 5k against basically 500 or 0. And he stayed on, he was greedy. Like, there were 2 expos, and these 2 expos were the reason why he stayed on 75 and did not attack. I think that would have been his, like, the perfect time window for him just to finish the orc and then try to take the one-on-one against the elf with the at least 10k advantage. Both cutting it in half as usual. Like, if you respond quickly, yeah, it's very often.
A town is under siege.
I'll be right back in a minute. Got to put some other clothes on as I have to leave the apartment right after this match. I hope it's not going to last too long.
player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A town is under forces siege. Are under attack. Forces are under attack.
Ooh, that escalated quickly here. Ah. If he manages to kill all these moonwells here, this could turn into a quick free win for blue. Let's see if blue's going to... It's bad timing for peace here. And blue indeed made it up to almost 11k. Crazy. So it's 11k, 12k, and 2k. So Orc is pretty dead. But the other two, not that much. Blue still on 50 though. I guess he should consider to get an army now. Like he's not mining anymore, so I guess makes sense to go 100 now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wow, okay, yellow is on green still. Okay, so yellow will try to finish green, I guess, and green is... Yeah, very tricky match here.
Player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, could get a nice stomp off. Oh no, he was silenced. Okay, Chimeras late to the party.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a similar situation as earlier. Like, if blue attacks now. Ah, nice. Wow, nice timing here. Lol. And the timing as earlier. He's losing the keeper right before blue is going to attack the main base.
A player's forces are
So,
under attack.
wow, is he... He has no items on the Dark Ranger. Oh, no, he's not going for the Dark Ranger. I can't believe it.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, so yellow's still on 10k gold, but... there are hippos in the back. Go fight!
A player's forces are under
And blue is always messing up control groups, as it seems like. He's losing a few hippos over and over. And at some point you can't, like, at some point you gotta be careful. Okay, that was a good one. Oh, he's TPing to the back. Ah, that would have been a nice window here for... Bloodlusted hippos here, with the healing ward in the back, but just, yeah, just too much damage here. Yeah, it's way too much damage by Tinker Panda in the back and Yellow's Panda out of mana. Oh, but he's TPing again. So Yellow has a tier 2 main still, but no
a town is under siege.
no tree.
A player's forces
Like he has this one tree. Does he have... he has a wisp here. I guess he has a few wisps, but... Would be crazy if green wins this. Yeah, I think it was a huge throw by Yellow. He had the victory in his hands earlier, but he failed to finish the game, and I think he wanted the free win. Was even toying around. I don't think you go like triple race even with 20k. You don't do it really if you have the chance to finish it quickly. Like, it's toying around. Like you maybe thinking you got a free win, but there's no legit reason to do it if you have a chance to finish it quickly without. And he definitely had the chance to do so, but he wanted the free win. And yeah, as we saw, can turn around quite quickly. If you attack and lose a hero in unfortunate fashion here, then your main base is very exposed, especially to mass chimeras.
player's forces are under attack.
Just in time.
A player's forces are under attack.
This TP could be a mistake here. Yeah, I don't think blue can lose this, can he? Ah, he's too far. That was very bad. Too far away for staff.
A player's forces are under attack.
Why is he charming a damn hippo? I don't get it.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Charm?
A player's forces are under attack.
That was a not a good breath of fire, but yeah, green is losing a lot of units here. Okay, now he's charming a chimera. Good call here. Oh, and blue is down to 81, so I'm not sure if he can finish it like this. Like, to base race against double dark ranger is very tricky. I think he should just, I don't know, I guess he should just focus on buildings. Like, you can't really fight heroes and you just lose units over and over, so I guess you should just split them and try to keep them away from the ground, so they can't get charmed, and then like he has the best heroes for base race.
Town is under siege. Player's forces are under attack.
Why would they stop? Like, he has major main base still, and 91 supply. Also a mistake, I think, to invest all your gold. You don't want to invest, especially against double dark ranger, you don't want to invest your last 1k gold into just fairy dragons. Much more valuable to get some items, keep some gold for buildings.
Player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Also, I'm not sure if he has treants. Guess not. I think reskilling to treants would have made sense for him too. And again, he's not getting off his ultimate. It's yellow has the gold though. Still in a decent spot if he doesn't lose all buildings.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think fairy dragons are not, like, obviously you don't want to invest all your last gold into fairy dragons, but I don't think it's a bad choice. It takes much more time to, like, unless you just sacrifice them. It takes much more time to charm all these fairy dragons compared to just 2 or 3 chimeras.
A town is under siege.
I don't see green winning this.
A player's
I
forces
think his
are
buildings are
under
too
attack.
exposed. He has 51 gold only, while yellow has 2k still. And yellow has these hidden chimeras. I think yellow should reskill to thorns. To treants. It's still a massive main base, though. Wow, someone forgot the frost orb here. That's valuable gold here, but
A player's forces are under attack.
you stole it. It was just lying around somewhere out on the map. No one's scouting corners still.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, he has a TP and is forced to use it. Ooh, just in time. That was pretty close. He has a tiny Great Hall, but no TP, so... Okay, he's not dispelling it in time. Lucky for green.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yellow is moving the cameras down.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that's tricky.
A player's forces are under attack.
These cameras are dead. Or at least the first one. Or not. Okay, he's scouting.
A player's forces are under attack.
So blue is heavily supply blocked here.
The town is under siege.
And green is dying. Like green could sell some items, or a lot of items still. He has a tiny great hall, so it will take some time to finish this. Well, sometime it will take like 30 seconds to 1 minute to finish it, so I guess he... Okay, and now he needs to seize the opportunity to get something. Like, he has 1 gold only, so he needs this tiny great hall fast. Okay, he's not forgetting it. Ooh. Okay, just in time. Yeah, this looks like a victory for yellow.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, blue needs to use the chimeras, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wow, that was close.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Like everyone's almost out of buildings, but like yellow is in the best spot for sure. Like he has all the chimeras and blue has two, but doesn't seem to be willing to use them. I'm not sure why he isn't. Like if you don't use your units at this point, when are you going to do it? Like he's on 2 buildings, so
Players' forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
ooh, backstab time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, needs to be very careful here. No staff. Well, one of these heroes dies. For sure. Okay. He's using... Okay, that's a questionable move by blue. If he really wants to help green here.
A player's forces are under attack.
What the fuck? The misses. Finally, okay. Yeah, let's... Wow, okay. He sold items. That was just in time.
A player's forces are under attack.
He says he can't fight straight up against these heroes while he's chasing them just for getting a fight. Ooh, and he's... And I guess there goes the TC. Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
No. That's it for... That's it for green.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right, so GG. A victory for, I think it's Eshan. Let me quickly check. Yep. All right, so that was Eshan taking the win. Blue was Ponty, green Ina, and RZNI was the orange undead. Thanks for watching. There will be 2 more games tonight, and one actually going to start now, but I gotta leave. So hopefully we'll find another streamer. And yeah. Have a good night and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.